Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason over here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure it is to have you. And kind of going to have to run things through just a little bit quick for you here because we're getting ready to grid up. Got a little bit of late start, rolling blackouts going over here, and it's been absolutely insane. So we are streaming, we're live, and I'm joined by Austin Archer in the broadcast booth. Austin, how are you?
I'm good, Jason. Good to be here today. I'm excited. North Wilkesboro.
Oh, North Wilkesboro, very tight, very strong racetrack. Jeremy Little's going to be the pole sitter. Gabe Wood's going to be the outside pole. Zachary Taylor, Brendan Queen, all those guys ready to rock and roll. Looks like Jonathan Bell, Chris Shoemaker, Ryan McDuffie, Jay Place, Brad Fulham, Chris McLean make up row. The first 5 rows there through 10th. Wyatt Brackett, Austin Shoemaker back in there as well. Good to see all the guys back in the mix. Guys, you're going to see some overlay stuff going on right there, which I want to make sure to mention Omega Leaf CBD one more time because they've got TRUCS 25 out there. That's what you're going to be able to use for a promo code, and they're going to get the starting grid going. We're going to keep scrolling through real quick. Still the race controls showing up, but Joseph Mahar is going to be there right outside the number 60 in row number 7. Richard Swavely, Chris Bedwell, Wesley Burchett, and Phil Locke's going to make it all the way there. Garrett Brown and Ryan Wilson all the way through row 10. And they are going to go green, skipping through just a little bit. There they are. Little inside. I saw Little's qualifying time there, man. He was absolutely screaming on this track. So maybe this one might be his forte.
Yeah, Jeremy Little is definitely the short track ringer, especially. I don't want to be biased here, but he is part of my team. I know he's the short track ringer.
Short track ringer is always good to have on your team. Oh, first caution's going to come out. We're going to take a look and see what happened there. Now, North Wilkesboro is very tight little track. 245 laps are what they're going to run. That's kind of what. Oh, the 22 came into the corner. Oh man, got Depp and Net there a little bit as well. Man, came off the track just a little bit. Bam, right into the wall.
Hey, stretch, come back, stretch.
You know, I tell you what. Have to take a little bit. I'll be right back. Pub Table Racers is going to be your fantastic sponsor. This coming up. What are they called again? My goodness, I've got everything. All my notes are not pulled up, so I apologize to everybody out there. You're seeing all kinds of stuff I'm going through because this is not how things are done over here. We're usually 15 minutes ahead, and even then I'm an hour ahead because I'm sitting here waiting, watching everybody do all the driving. But the Pub Table Racers is the Victory Lane Victory Lane sponsor. It finally pulled up. I do love those guys, and I appreciate it. I was watching their podcast just the other day, and they genuinely have a very good time and sitting there. So make sure you go check out Pub Table Racers. But we were talking to Omega Leaf CBD last week, and I went and signed up for their little newsletter that they have, and did a lot more research based off of not only the information that they gave us for the interviews last week, but that website is so chock full of information. It's not even funny. So if you guys haven't been out there, make sure you go do that. Go check out Omega Leaf CBD and use that TRUCS 25 promo code to get an additional 25% off your order out there. And not only it's a benefit for you, but also a benefit for your animals as well. We're looking to get something for we have an old dog. Her name is Lucy. She's absolutely amazing. We're gonna get something for her. Anyhow, Austin, we're back up it. We're back up in here. I'm actually rolling. Everything's working fine now. We're good to go. After all my troubles all week long, here we are.
Yeah, as soon as I give one of my team members a credit, I lose 2 in that first caution.
It's okay. You still got 1, right?
Yeah, I still got 2.
Oh, you still got 2. All right, you said there's a sub going on today, and I was trying to go back through the notes real quick. But
yeah, Joshua Longfons is subbing for Daniel Holcroft.
He is in 31st right now. Man, it just seems like the pace laps around North Wilkesboro are super long for the very, very, very short track that it is. Race info for you. TRUCS Ultimate Championship Series. We're back at it. This is North Wilkesboro, a half-mile track, so the 245 miles going to be roughly about a 125 race for you as far as total length. It's going to go fast. Track temperature 99 degrees. It's hot. Little gets a good jump right there to the inside line. He goes 50. Oh, another caution. North Wilkesboro is very, very unfavorable to everybody. I think this is all about timing here. Ooh, a little bit loose for the 60. Around the corner, 38. Bump. Go. See with a little nose damage right there now. Rear end damage as well.
Yeah. Definitely, if you miss your shift here on a short track, you're definitely going to get ran over.
And that's kind of what happened. And the double tap that came was only, I promise, not intentional. There, that's kind of what happens whenever you're going through the gear. You bump somebody and you're still accelerating. You're gonna do it twice. Man, old man, Jeremy Little leading lap 10 around. They'll get it straightened out. They'll get things ready to go. David Harden out there. Go J Place. J. Let's take a look and see where he is. Mr. Place in 7th place, so to speak. There he is. The number 17 is going to have the 5 of McLean behind him. Jonathan Bell doing all good things. He's back in the mix. Let us take a look at, just take a look at your standings. Actually, that's what I was going to pull up here for the TRUCS Ultimate Championship Series. Right now, playoff points, Brendan McQueen and Wyatt Brackett, the guys there, and it's a chase race. So you win and you're in, right?
Correct. This is chase race.
And the same way we did last season. So it's good to have everybody back. Good to see everybody. I do enjoy broadcasting. I missed it the last 2 days. We've had issues around our community where the neighborhood was out of the power on Sunday for a couple hours, and then yesterday iRacing didn't like me and moved me around all over the place, and figured out that there was some actual issues with our hub here with charters, so that was part of one of the reasons that was going on there. So that had everything to do with the rolling blackouts. And today, for about 3.5 hours, we sat here twiddling our thumbs, waiting. And then finally, there was light. And I was pleased. I'm not God. All right, 4 Horsemen Motorsports leading the way right now in team points. Race Pass Performance Motorsports tied for second with Racing Performance Motorsports. So Race Pass Motorsports and Racing. So RPM and RPM. It's 2. Man, you can almost do that. Both of them have 27 points, with 4 Horsemen carrying a 2-point lead in the team standings moving forward. Wildcard Racing, 26 points in the mix. They are 4th, and Outlaw E-Racing is going to be 5th. Alrighty. They need a shake and bake. Pace truck dives off, back at it. Fred says, we are go! Just a lot of trucks in such a short. By the time the 26 gets rolling, he's going to be caught up to the tail end of the truck field here. Man, this is a big field.
Yeah, 36 trucks. There's a couple guys that have to share pit stalls, so we'll see how that comes into effect later.
Yeah, to be parking in there. Yeah, North Wilkesboro only has 30 parks. 30. Oh, caution's going to come out. We're going to meet up for the pace truck. We're going to look and see what happened. Right, man, they were starting to get rolling. Come on. The caution bug is caught it. Justin Reeves involved in that one. Let's go back and take a look real quick. 40 right there. Oh, the 48. Oh man, the 97 was trying to avoid a wreck that was happening. Somebody went off track and everybody was doing good. It's not so bad. 6 of Justin Reeves right there, just getting a little bit of turnaround time. At least he's getting some camera action. Man, you should have had a caution sponsor today. It's like Bristol for me. I tell you what, my caution sponsor today is Maximus Sports Cars. There we go. Every caution. You believe these things do happen, folks. It is hard to drive around this track. Trust me. I did it in the Cup cars for a little bit whenever they first released this track. And I thought it was a blast, but then I got to realizing that most of the fields only had 8 to 10 drivers in it, so that's why it was a blast.
Yeah, I definitely love the modifieds here.
Modifieds, yeah. We did, when we had the Signature Modified Series, we did bro. Now, do you prefer the Touring or the SKs?
The Touring.
Sure, long stretch, good acceleration. Only 2 gears. Yeah. Jeremy Little's going to be your leader still as we're pacing around. Third caution of the race, and it's only because the corners are being absolutely crazy. Here's the blimp view of this. I mean, it's only, literally tiny. Speaking of Maxim, you know, Austin, I don't think I could jinx it today. I've fully come to expect that Sounds of iRacing from now on is definitely going to be the like if I want a caution and the racing's getting boring, let's just play Sounds of iRacing. It's usually I do it about halfway through the race because that's about my cue to do it, but nope, you know.
I laughed because I thought about that today as I was driving somewhere today to UPS actually to drop off some packages about the Sound of iRacing being a jinx and probably not being necessary here today.
See, two minds think alike. All right, they're side by side. We're going to go back to green flag racing. And man, oh man, look at them go. Bunch up a little bit. Inside checks up just a little bit. Outside, very big check up. 70 a belt. He's just picking people apart. When it comes to one spot at a time, look at him bunch up back there in the back. We're just looking at the overhead view right here. Jeremy Little still out front. The 30 of Brendan McQueen trying to make the inside line work for him, and Jonathan Bell squeezes himself down there as well. Outside for the 50 of Gabe Wood. Yeah, and that's the thing about North Wilkesboro. If you find yourself on the inside, you're fortunate. But if you're stuck on the outside, man, you're not going anywhere.
Yeah, you definitely want to be on the lower lane to pass when you get that opportunity, but if the tires wear on here, the lines are going to move up just a little bit.
We go to the second and middle third of the line. Technically 4 lanes to this track on the turns, as you see a whole bunch of dotted lines right there. 3, the bottom, you've got the bottom, and then you got the crevice that basically looks like it kind of opens up a separate lane. Hey, it looks like the 50 finally gets down there. He squeezes in front of Jonathan Bell, and we're off to green flag racing, but there is a big old pack of drivers right about 12 spots that are ready to go, and that's Joseph Mahar right there. They're up 2 spots to 12th from 14th where he started. The 94 of Chris Bedwell right behind him, and Yingling is in front of him. The 33 of Wyatt Brackett right where he started in 11th, so he hasn't given up the spot, to say the least. Boy, oh boy, Ryan Wilson looks like he's the biggest mover of the race. He started 20th, and he's up 6 spots right now. And the number 20 driving the Reese's screwdriver.
Yeah, he threw me off of this paint. Oh, if we get a caution here, it looks like the 40 and the 97 here.
Man, oh man, they were going so good. Devitt and Williams involved in that one. Whoa, that's a big one. You can't see. It's hard to slow down on this. It's James Kunkel right there. It looks like 48 comes off track. He just comes off track. He's like, you know what? I'm just gonna get things ready to rock and roll. You know what? There was a lot of things going on in that one. Let us go back and you see the 40. I saw the 40 as well. 97. Andrew Maletta. Let's just back it up. We're going to see what happened here. Ooh, nearly. They were 3 wide. That's what happened. That's too early for that kind of reason. Oh, maybe a little blinking happened. That's what happened. So that is kind of what happened. Is the 60 disappeared, or the 40 disappeared a little bit right there. They are forced 3 wide. 97's up there. The 40, it's the bulldozer. The 97, I mean, just everybody. Ooh. When you get turned around on this track too, it's just hard. It's hard to get back around. So, man. All right, folks. I hope you're tuning in out there. We are live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Facebook on 2 platforms: Signature Esports Facebook page, and of course, National Motorsports Simulation Association. That's absolutely a blast. The NMSA. I like acronyms. Just make it so much easier for me. All right, let's go back to live. We're gonna see who's out there. So the NMSA, the National. I guess I need to figure out where that came from. You probably have a little bit more insight. Ooh, blown engine. Heard it blow up.
Yeah, it sounds like there was a couple of them.
You might have a little. Okay, so NMSA, the National Motorsport Simulation Association. Where did it come from, and where's it going, Kite Night Joe?
That was actually one of Dylan's that he came up with, and we had the league vote on a few different ones because if everyone's racing it, we want them to be a part of it. So we let them vote. That was the one that everyone voted on. I don't know if I'm supposed to let this out of the bag yet, but we are working on a Cup Series, so that's where we're headed.
Wait, 3 series. Well, you can find the next race tomorrow evening. You think that they're done, folks? You know, they have a 3 series championship series. That's going to be awesome. Right over here, they've got the trucks, which is the Truck Ultimate Championship Series, and then they have cars, which happens tomorrow evening. You're going to be able to watch that same time, same bat channel, 9 Eastern, so we're going to get things ready to rock and roll over there again. And that is the Championship Auto Racing Series. That's, of course, I like acronyms. I was in the Army for 9 years. Acronyms are absolutely amazing. We're going to keep going and have a lot of fun. All right. Side by side once again. Looks like Queen's going to be outside of a little as they restart here. Jonathan Bell still there in 4th. The 50 there as well. Latest trucks in the mix. Right there basically inside the top 10. Freddie gives it to him. Green! And they're gone again. Little inside the 30, trying to make that pass on the outside, which you can do if you get a good enough jump. And can keep up, but after a little bit, lower cars are just going to drift up into how much do you want it and how bad do you want to fight it. You want to get it early, and you want to get that pass off, and Queen trying to make the pass. He's the lightning. 30 takes the golden arches to the front.
Yeah, there's this position for 3rd and 4th place back here. Heats up a little bit. Ooh, is Gabe drifts up the track right to Jonathan.
Man, you got it. They are working for position. Zachary Taylor trying to squeeze to the back and now to the bottom of Jonathan Bell. They all drifted up the track at once. It was like dancing. Watch that happen.
Yeah, we're halfway to the first stage here. First stage into stage 60.
60 lap, then 120, then a big old going.
Oh, someone gets underneath Jonathan. Nice save, Jonathan.
Well, Jonathan really did save it there. Man, oh, man. Oh, he's a little bit loose. The 14 checks up kind of big right there. I'm following along right here. That's a huge save. Now, getting the tires a little bit warm will cause the rear end to step out, especially if you are hard into the brake. These guys are in. Ooh, 14 to the back bumper, trying to move the 70 up. Caution's going to come out. And, man, they were getting there. Cody Chance moving up back here, says Dave Harden. Absolutely going. Don't forget Cody, he says. Absolutely. You guys are awesome. Oh. Let's go see what happened. Apparently a lot happened. Come on now. All right. Thomas Light involved there. Take a look here. 98 gets loose. Into the wall. Good job, everybody missing him. Caution. All from Thomas. Thomas, this one's for you.
Lucky dog outside. Lucky dog outside.
Lucky dog gonna go around. Who's the lucky dog?
George Williams.
George Williams. There he is. It's like, move. There's Brad Williams. There's George Williams coming out. 40. Looking like a pop can.
Lucky dog outside.
He needs it. Give him that spot back. He wants his spot back. He wants to be back on the lead lap now. Tell you what. Oh, I didn't put the poll out there, folks. Your guess is as good as mine. If you get it right on the money, first person to get it right on the money on the amount of cautions is going to get a signature esports t-shirt. So bring it up. Tell me how many cautions we're going to have today's race. We always do this with short track racing. We do it over the signature eNASCAR Cup Series, our truck series over there as well. So all the signature eNASCAR series, I do it with. I will do it with trucks. And do it with cars. When it comes to the high horsepower, low downforce vehicles, how many cautions? You let me know. Let's go Outlaw E-Racing. Austin Strang, first person to guess it across the platform. I do have my Restream chat up here. Restream is the software that I use, which I absolutely love. It will tell me who is first, and whoever is first will, whoever guesses the correct number first. So say Austin were to guess, oh, there's going to be 9 cautions or 100 cautions. It's just exaggerating. There's going to be 100 cautions. And I get on there and I guess, well, there's going to be 100 cautions. Well, Austin was first because he guessed it first. You know, we got to play fair here just a little bit. You will get a signature esports t-shirt. My big old logo all over the face of it. Awesome. Oh, wait, we have the Trucks Ultimate Championship Series t-shirts. Actually, that's on our website, signatureesports.com. Go and check that out. It's under the Signature Esports gear. We'll send you a truck shirt. Yeah. 5th caution. Pace car is going to dip off here. Its lights are off. 30, 26. I wonder who's going to get the better jump. Maybe the outside line might be the better. Austin Strang says 15 cautions. That's what he's guessing. So that's one. Guess right there. 30. Big jump. Green again. Holy goodness gravy. Tell you what, Jeremy Little's doing a great job of holding on to second place right now. I don't see why he won't be able to close the gap, but Wood in the very back there, Gabe Wood, the number 50, he is working the inside line on the 17. 17 not giving it up. Jay Place trying to hold on to it. Chris McLean there in the number 5 in 5th place. The 14 of Zachary Taylor trying to get things lined out. Now the 50 has a little bit of breathing room, but not for long as the 17 looks like he might take a little acceleration to the inside. You see, ooh, caution one more time. Brad Williams. Man. Might have just got loose. 70 went to pit road. Oh, got a little bumpity bump. Look at the 47 go. IJD Motorsports driver. Yeah, I have weird song references, movie references. The fact that Brendan Queen's out front running a McDonald's paint scheme, I almost thought he ran the Lightning McQueen paint scheme today. Been funny.
And a couple drivers out here making me hungry. McDonald's and the Reese's.
Exactly. Reese's. Tell you, and what is it? A Reese's screwdriver. So if you want a Reese's peanut butter cup, get a drink. Jonathan Bell went to pit road on lap 37. Maybe because he burnt out those tires a little bit. after getting loose one of those cautions. He's back there in 18th at the moment, so we're kind of seeing what's going to happen here with this driver. He's got fresh tires, so he's going to be moving through the field pretty fast. Austin Strang says 15 cautions, buddy. If you nail it on the head, I don't want 15 cautions. We want to go green flag racing here. 30 is going to be out front. 98. It's like he is waiting for the. Maybe he's a lap down. 98 coming off pit road just a little bit. Later, he's going to drop to the back there. Thomas Light went to pit road on lap 45. That had everything to do with fresh tires getting around there. 30, 26, 50, 17, and the 5. And oh man. Let's take a look at see who our biggest mover is right now. David Moore. Actually, well, everything just jostled around him. Yeah, apologies about that. Cody Shantz actually started 29th in 15th place at the moment. The number 32. You know, he's driving the Wolf. The Wolf paint scheme right there. It should be green. I'm telling you, Wolf Water Green. Long cred from way back in the day. Holy goodness gracious. Bartlett, the number 60. He is back in the mix to see it. All right, they're going to side by side. Austin, what do you think? It's a big jump right there by the 30. He did a great job getting out there. Trying to get single file, I think that's the big key.
Yeah, you definitely want to get the jump to be up front. The more we run single file here, the more we can get this race under control.
It's short track racing. It's a half mile. Very, very. What's different about this track is as compared to the half mile tracks like say Bristol is that Bristol's all about high banks, so you carry speed around and you can separate yourself. Here at North Wilkesboro, the racing is very super tight. There's not much you can do about it. And everything is just kind of just lined. You know it's hard to pass, but at the same time, it's hard to get yourself separated if you are side by side racing and in a pack.
Right. Yeah. Sorry, iRacing's being. I can only see half the track at the moment, so I'm trying to work this out.
Draw all cars. That was my issue the other day. Promise. Only one camera's 17 a place, trying to make it second place as he comes around. Jeremy Little trying to battle back to the inside or to the outside. It looks like the outside lane on some of these older tires is it's starting to come in. Man, oh man, oh man. Caution, 7th caution of the race. John Knight accepted something super stinking also. They're going to burn up the tires. Yeah, they're going to burn up the tires. That happens. That's what we do. Make sure you're chatting it up out there. Give us a like, follow, share, all that stuff. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. Let's go see what happens. Is that Mr. And another thing, you might be seeing some of these drivers next 32, we're talking about the biggest mover. 60 down inside. 19. Oh, the 32 had just cleared the 19. 19. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. And then to add insult to injury. One more time. 32 going around. 19 does get to, but the 48 right to the, that's going to do some heck of damage. Just when they get everything fixed. James Kunkel doing great to try to catch himself back up. There's the Grizzly Wintergreen. There, that's the 25. Harvey Shanks. Yeah, 32 is going to have some engine damage. Going to have to come in and get that fixed. Let's see it right there. Man. Dang old dang. $30, $17, $26, $50, and the 5. So car series going to be tomorrow. And let's get a look and see real quick. Kind of where we were at with that, too.
Miami.
Well, yes, Homestead, Miami, but I mean the link. The link. Because I forgot the link. Homestead, Miami 240 day race. Oh, nice. Usually, whenever I broadcast league races with Homestead, Miami, the race session usually ends in this like sunset. You know, you get the nighttime racing, daytime. It's gonna be fast. Oof. That track's gonna be so hot. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna make for great racing. Are you looking forward to it? I know that you're running it.
Yeah, I'm a little upset with myself during my qualifying time, but this gives me work through the field, chance to work through it.
You know, sometimes that is the best case, right? Just kind of work through the field, enjoy it. And sometimes that makes you feel accomplished, too. I mean, I ran Charlotte last week. I started like 22nd, 21st or something like that, and I worked all the way up to like 5th at one point. And it was very satisfying. Of course, I finished 13th, but that's how it goes. A lot better drivers out there in this simulator than I am. Like Queen right there in the 17, getting around the 50 restarts, are where people are making up ground. And as they try to get lined out, 17 going for the lead here. We're seeing the 30. Ooh, 17 gets a little bit loose. The 30 pushing up the track, gonna clear him one more time. Maybe Jay Place trying to take the corner just at the wrong angle, maybe a little bit too soon. Jay Place went around drivers after working the track a little bit, and that might be where he's going to be catching him here. Jeremy Little falling off pace just a little bit, but he's still up there in the top 5. Here.
Yeah, him in the battle with Gabe Wood there, trying to hold on to his position, not giving anything up as Chris McLean comes into the picture.
Oh, and look at him, the 5. Going to Nakasone Tower, climbing the ranks right there. He would actually started in 2nd. In 3rd. Caution's going to come out one more time, looks like. But he went off track here. It's not telling me. Oh, never mind. Stage in. It was like, wait a minute. Oh, that's the stage. They had to get a green light. They had to get some racing in there. Stage end. Looks like Brendan Queen's going to be your stage 1 winner. Then Jay Place, Gabe Wood, Jeremy Little, Chris McLean, Austin Shoemaker, Garrett Brown, Wyatt Brackett, Ryan Wilson, Chris Bedwell. Had to look at the laps, folks. That's the stage right there. Stage 1 is over. They're going to all come in, get some fuel and tires, and get back out there, rock and roll. Hopefully they don't have too many.
As your poll is for the cautions, definitely know there was 2 factored in, so hopefully someone hits it tonight for a free t-shirt.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's not 100. No. That's not real. There's no way to have 100 cautions. Because there's 245 laps. That's the reason why. Chris Bedwell is going to be your race leader now as they went to pit road on lap 40. Actually, Bedwell has not been to pit road yet. Jonathan Bell went to pit road on lap 37, so he was a little early on the gun, but But he definitely was ready to get things. I think this might have been his strategy the whole time. You know, go to pit road on lap 37. Those tires, it'll still be competitive, because of the type of racing that's going on. Patient. His truck's still clean. He's got a little bit of bumper to bumper damage, maybe a little bit on the left rear, but it does look like it will be able to hold on to it. The 94, Chris Bedwell. He's got some heavy nose damage, and the rear spoiler doesn't really matter here. The downforce is not really a factor on this track. Maybe at Bristol because of the arrow that you pull off of a truck into a corner with the high banks. This is more of a flat oval, and I mean you could almost fully read the number whenever you look at the camera angle at Bristol, because at the banks here, if you're standing on the side of the track, you're not going to be able to really see it like that.
Yeah, it's a short track. If you leave here without a fender bent, say you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a clean truck and a 0X at the end of this race, 245 laps, well, you know, you might be in like 30th, one lap down, sitting in the pits, or 200 laps down maybe. Pace truck dives off stage 2. Here we go. Green is the way of the world, and they are off like a prom dress, ready to go. 22 caution, says David Harding, up there on Facebook. 94 of Bedwell leading Bell and Taylor. Taylor to the inside of Jonathan Bell, but Jonathan Bell is going to clear him right here, and they're going to go single file, 1 through 3. Queen went to pit road. He's there. He is hauling butt back up to the front. And I mean, TRUCS. There you go. He's going. There he goes. Laps tick away very fast here. 19 seconds for lap times. Unlike Bristol half mile, you're going to be roughly 24 seconds in the trucks. Here, big old stinking 19-second little. Now, I think on North Wilkesboro they measure caution's going to come out. They measure the caution, or they measure this at. Come on now, stop. Sorry, I'm talking about the ticker here. It's continuously scrolling. The outside is what they measure, because the inside is much smaller. Here it is. Mahar gets a little bit of a bump from the 26 of Jeremy Little. Oh, he's loose. Be a little bump. Got really loose. Ooh, into the 55. The 20. No! Oh, why'd you hit him? Reese's got dent. Terrible. Reminds me of the Halloween commercial. Now you're gonna see the Reese's Pieces with like vampire things. Terrible. Biggest mover of the race right now. Kip Beasley, number 24, up to 5th of 23 spots. Everything to do with the position change that they had.
I tell you, it's nice to have Kip back racing with Kip again. He was in another league, very respectful guy, very quick, and it was nice having him back in this league.
Good to see him. I wondered what happened with him. Lucky dog coming around. There he is. Shanks. 25. Wolf, what a green long cut. Here we go. Tamara, how do you remove the chat bar on YouTube? I think that there's the chat. There's a chat icon that you have to press if you're on your phone. Man, oh man, oh man. Unless you're watching on YouTube TV, then I have no clue. I've not done it. Good to see you out there, Tamara, though. We do love you. So we have 15 cautions as a guess and 22 cautions as a guess. 94, the 70 of Bell, Taylor, Queen, easily. That's going to be the 5 cars in the mix. First car inside the top 5 on the newest tires that came to pit road on the stage end. It's going to be Brendan Queen. Moved up pretty darn quick. About a half dozen drivers stayed out on that pit cycle. Pace truck is going to dive into the corner, and you're going to see it come to pit road. 94, the 70, the 14, the 30 of Queen on the 30 on fresh tires. May not seem like they've ran that much over. See, Jonathan Bell came to pit road on lap 37. It seemed like a lot of laps have gone by, but it's enough. 94, checking up the inside, 30 to the outside. Jonathan Bell going to go to the lead. The 17 of Taylor there to the inside of the 14. I'm sorry, the 17 of Plays inside the 14 of Taylor. As you see, whoa, 94 getting a little bump from 14. 94 crossover move, trying to keep that. 14 is going to go to the outside. 94 is going to be there. Ooh, 14. Keep your patience. Hold on to it. Jonathan Bell being the race leader has Queen all over the back of him. Brendan holding on for dear life to the rear bumper, but right here, this is the battle that I'm seeing. The 17, fast, Bedwell drifting down the track, gonna lose third with the 17 there, maybe clear him here out of this corner as the 14 of Taylor tries to follow him down. Battle going on for the lead for between the 30 and the 70 right here is the Tune Time 70 holding on to the butt behind him. Austin, he keeps trying to pick his nose out there and peek his nose out there, not pick his nose, and maybe trying to get his nose to the inside, but maybe just content to ride along with the 70 for a moment.
Yeah, I'd be content for a little bit, let these laps wind down, get closer to that second stage before I make my move.
Who is in 19th and 20th? James Place. Jim, what's up, buddy? James and Jim up tagging each other. Jay.
So yeah, I was watching this battle back here for 10th place pickup. It's like a four truck battle at this moment.
It's 7. Holy cow!
That bracket.
Is Austin Shoemaker into Brad Williams there. All those tires that you saw that were new in the beginning starting to fade. You see a big old cluster right behind him. We were working our way. Bartlett, number 60, trying to go around the Reese's Pieces of Ryan Wilson. I tell you what, Ryan, up into the wall a little bit right there. Dang old dang. Easy stop.
Yeah, I was trying to mention it faint earlier today, earlier in the race. I was trying to mention his fate. He threw me off when he brought that out this season because I've never seen him in other than a black and yellow truck. He brought up the orange. It kind of threw me off.
He's hungry. Let's go. 19th place, Ryan Wilson rode at 19th. Dustin Reeves at 18th. Oh, no, Ryan, don't do it. No, not the Reese's. Dang it.
He was a little hungry there. He wanted to take a bite out of it, I guess.
Well, apparently, he better not be eating Reese's Pieces in the, well, the Reese's became Pieces, so I guess there it is. Here's what happened. Stepped into the corner. Put your tires down too low. And you just get into the accelerator a little bit too fast. Here it is. Helicopter award for the 20. Man. was doing all right there. He was a little bit loose. You could tell he was a little bit loose for several laps prior to that. But I mean, you can't run this thing like a modified, so why not? Jonathan Bell, your race leader. Lane choice. Do you take the lane choice, or do you just roll with it? The outside line is a fast line here on the restart.
Yeah, maybe Jonathan take the high side and then get the jump and then jump down to the low side. We'll see.
Possible. Oh, man. Alrighty, folks. Tomorrow night cars, series racing. Miami is going to be where we're going to be at. Well, not physically. iRacing Miami. I wish I was in Miami. Welcome to Miami. Then after that, Thursday night, we're going to be doing some wonderful racing on cash race tournament. Well, just cash race. It's not really a tournament now. Just one single cash race. We're going to be doing that on Thursday since the Truck Series and the Signature eNASCAR Truck Series or the Philab Truck Series is taking a week off. The Xfinity Series as well, and then Sonoma for the Black Horse Auto Transport. I think it's 200 miler over there. Man.
One will have to wonder here, looking at the pits last pitting. Jonathan Bell was last at 37, Brandon Queen and Jay Place were at 64. So, wondering what's kind of going through Jonathan's head at this moment of how his pit strategy is going to work out for him again.
Well, as soon as he got to the lead, I think that's going to be his strong suit. We know that Jonathan's good. Well, we've seen Jonathan Bell be good last season to this season on restarts. If he's going to lose it, he's going to lose it in the long drive. Especially on these drivers that do have the older tires. But he can always force the issue. Make them run a more tighter line than what they're used to. The Queen in place, very good. Jeremy Little, your pole sitter, sitting back there in 7th at the moment. So we're see how he's going to work himself back up to the front as well. Bedwell hasn't even been to pit road yet. 70, Queen. 17, McLean. Tune time, getting a little bit of love time from the 30, all over it. Restarts are very clean up front. Good battle right here. The 94 trying to fend off the 26 to the inside, but Jeremy Little slowly but surely working that truck around those new tires. Just that's going to be the almost send it mode for the inside, but it takes several laps to clear a driver here. Even on old tires, the 94 can hold on. So that's Chris Bedwell right there in the 94. And the KSD TCPA number 50, Gabe Wood right there underneath.
Yeah, Brendan Queen makes his move here. Looks like he's going to be able to get this to stick.
Gonna hold on to it right there, turn 3, maybe. Jonathan Bell fighting back on the outside. One thing that Jonathan wants to do is climb back into the lower line seat, just like he did. Crossover move through the 30 of Queen, now back in the lead, and can start to pull away from Jonathan Bell on those newer tires. But still, Jonathan Bell needing the bonus points for leading. Gets that, comes down. Don't count him out just yet, just because Queen has worked himself around, and he did work himself to the lead earlier. Jonathan Bell good on old tires, just the same. Seen that time and time again, just like Jay Place. Jay Place was very fast last week, and now inside the top 3, tracking down Jonathan Bell as well. Season 1 champion for the Truck Series. Chris McLean in 4th. Got Jeremy Little finally battling back restarted 7th, has worked himself back to 5th. And he is tracking down the number 5 in front of him. The biggest mover keeps swapping spots. There it is. Kid Beasley. There he is. 24. Driving the monster. He is up 13 positions right now. And winning a solid 15th. He's tracking down to 76. He's up 3 spots in front of him. Zach Taylor fell off pace quite a bit. Started 3rd. Oh, there he goes. He's going around. Oh, stay off track, stay off track, stay off track, stay off track, stay off track. Oh, man. Now they're 3 wide. Now he's back in the gas. He got loose. Nice save for him. Though that was an incredible save. Ooh, 20 into the 27. Little rear bumper, little beat and banging going on. Man. Queenie, 7/10 of a second lead over Jonathan Bell. That is ever growing. Last lap time, 19:05 for the race leader, 19:47 for Jonathan Bell. But that, Bell gets a little bit loose right there.
Yeah, it looks like in the next couple laps, the leaders will start hitting lap traffic here.
Woo, lap traffic's gonna make it fun because they are bunched up back there. Here's what lap traffic's gonna be looking like in front of them. Harvey Shanks went off track just a little bit there, it said. So let's ride along in the cockpit view. The 40 is in front of your race leader, George Williams, 25th. Poor guy's had a rough day. You hear the throttle. He's so out of the fuel, or so much out of the throttle down there on the inside. And he's just feather, 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 go. Right here, watch him. Feather, 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 feather. Oh, goes it gets loose. Got loose. That might work into an advantage of Jonathan Bell, but Jonathan Bell outside line run. That's the lap traffic we were talking about.
It looks like Jay Place is trying to make his run here for second as they continue to battle through lap traffic.
When they used lap traffic, he used lap traffic as a pick. 17 to the inside, 70 running. Side by side, door banging just a little bit there. Ooh, Nelly. Ooh, 70. Just a little tap. And nice save from the 70. That's going to take a little bit off the tires. But the 17, that was a Dale Earnhardt move right there. If I ever saw one. Little tap on the rear quarter panel. Gets him just a little bit loose. He's good. He knows he's good enough to handle it. Jonathan Bell's really falling back now. Gets him a little bit loose. And there they go. Brendan Queen stared at lap traffic. Thomas Light's going to be the driver that he just passed right there. And then right in front of him, I think Ryan Wilson trying to sneak his way around the track and stay off the radar of the race leader. Man, oh man.
Yeah, I'm watching Jeremy Little pick up back here, moved into 5th and knocking on 4th place door.
He's doing it.
Jonathan slides up the track again.
Well, once you get somebody loose, I mean, it's going to take several laps for his tires to come back in. Tire wears at a certain pattern, consistent in how you drive the track, and that has all been disrupted because of getting, basically forced loose. 26 staring at the front windshield like, come on, man. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Here's what it looks like from his point of view. Hello. Hello. Look at all that lap traffic. I don't know. At short tracks, I look at lap traffic as an opportunity to pass. Kind of the same way that you see at mile and a half, but But when there's a big field, I look at it as a, uh-oh, what's going to happen now? All right, look at that 5 right there. So it's kind of seemingly that I should be putting up the driver information down here so you guys will be able to see who these guys are. Jeremy Little, 45-year-old from Greenville, South Carolina, trying to work his way to the inside. You know, the outside line traffic is not going to make it easy on anybody, especially lap traffic, because outside line can still be fast. There's the 49 doing his job. They utilize that outside line just the best that they can. Woo! Look at him. Ah, 26, Jeremy Little, race leader, Brendan Queen. That gap has shrank. 17 of place is starting to close that gap a little bit at a time.
Yeah, this race is starting to look like the I-90 in Chicago.
Kind of. I absolutely agree. It's blocking who's in 19th and 20th. Oh, I gotcha. Okay, awesome. Yeah, there should be a little. You guys are out there. I can help you. Then I will try. Card breaks this week. Yeah, card breaks this week. Maximus Sports Cards Signature Breaks live. I know for a fact that we do Pokemon every Friday night. That is something that we are going to do. Whether it's a personal break or a purchased break or an opportunity to purchase a break live, that's something that we are going to start offering. So make sure you tune in to Signature Esports on that. That is, of course, brought to you by Maximus Sports Cards and everything that in his glory that he does. We've got a whole bunch of stuff in today. I'm excited. Caution's going to come out, and I believe that is the stage.
Correct.
Queenie wins stage 2. Jay Place, Jonathan Bell, Chris McLean, Jeremy Little, Gabe Wood, Shoemaker, Watts, Brackett, and Chris Shoemaker. Pick up your 10 positions there. Oh, Austin, what can they expect over the next couple of months as we build the Maximus Sports Cards? So the breaks.
Yeah. So we're trying to get different various of sports, trying to see what our customers want. I know we have a wrestling that we're working on, the WWE. I've got a couple requests for that, so I figured we'd try that. Racing is always going to be our big one. And if you missed the football one last week, you missed a nice pull at the end there. Make sure you guys go back and watch the replay on that if you get time.
Oh yeah, 500, anywhere from $200 to $500 pull, something like that is what it was. Man, that would scare the crap out of me. People are sharing pit stalls. The 30 right there, who comes back out 5th. They're sharing a pit stall. They had to drive through each other. Didn't know who was gonna come out with the lead right there. Ooh, it's creepy. Jay Place gonna be he's gonna win the win the race off pit road. So Jay Place, your new race leader. Brendan Quinn comes home second here. Or comes out second as they start to pace back around. Some waiver rounds coming as well. Good autos that we pulled last week and absolutely incredible. And you know, we had talked about taking photos of it. I forgot to do that. So, next one we're gonna have to do it. But you can go back and watch it. You can see the autos. Absolutely.
Right. Sorry, I was distracted here. It looks like Jonathan Bell got a speeding penalty on pit road.
No, John. I think he was trying to just goose it just a little bit right there at the end. You saw, and he and the 30 sharing pit stalls. I think they both were sharing pit stalls right there. They both left almost at the exact same time, so they didn't know. Maybe a judgment thing. You couldn't see what was going on. Let's see. Oh, we got Yu-Gi-Oh now. I'm excited for the Meowth. The Meowth VMAX pack. It's got a bunch of stuff in there. I'm digging that. Still looking for Shining Fates. I think you and I are. As soon as I find it, we're gonna I'm gonna be like, oh. I just don't want to pay $190, which is like $70 over retail. Or scalping these things like crazy. And those guys make me angry when it comes to those kinds of things. Ace Truck dives off. Had to take a drink there. Thank you, Trinity. Appreciate you. 17:30. This is going to be interesting. How are the two fastest guys on the track going to utilize the front row here? 30 looks like he's going to clear him pretty easily, though.
Yeah, Jeremy Little's coming back up in the mix here, too, as well, as he's trying to sneak into third.
We got the 50 of Gabe Wood. I was going to say, he and Gabe Wood, they Ford and a Chevy trying to battle it there for third. Ford of Gabe Wood kind of tapping the wall, using the Outer Banks like a modified, or maybe like a straight stock where you can just kind of little door bang and push yourself down the track a little bit. But it does look like Jeremy Little, who was the pole sitter, it's in there. Oh, the 50 gets a little bit loose on it. It seems like the 50 is getting a little bit loose on corner entry. And that's where he's losing the ground. McLean there to the inside of him as well. The battle going on right here. Looks like Jeremy Little finally picking up pace, getting right back to where he started. Biggest mover after stage 2. We're going to run it green all the way through. 115 laps to go as they come around to the stripe. Right now, the biggest mover of the race, the 84 of Mike Watts. Started 21st, is in 7th, but that will all change depending on how Kip Easley does things. The 24 is also tied for that position. Dave Moore, never mind. Dave Moore just took over. He's up 15 spots. Started 35th, running 20th. He is still running. It doesn't look like much, but I tell you what, still clean. So, I mean, it's not clean. I mean, he can still drive it. I guess it still counts, right? 30, 17, 26, 1, 2, and 3. Needing good finishes here. Little bump. The 30 had a clean bumper up until this point. Now the 17 puts a little tap and a little dent into it as it pushes him up the track right there. And the 17 battling here for first for the lead. The 30 using the midline. 17 going to burn his tires just a little bit. 30 is going to be holding on. And that midline is fast when it comes to corner exit. Those front guys were the cleanest trucks on the track, but now the back bumper. Jeremy Little holding on. Man, Jeremy's running it. See his wheel. Let's take a look in the cockpit view of Jeremy. Maybe. I was going to show you, but the thing didn't move. Ah, that's funny. Here it is. Look at this. Man. Tell you what, Jeremy's getting a good run there to each one of those drivers right there, right to the corner. He holds the corner a little bit better. He's got better exit on 3, or on 4, I'm sorry, and then gets into 1. Just deep, turning it in. Hold out.
Is lap traffic is starting to become a factor here again. Brendan Queen is coming up on the Boston number.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's like 49 of Ryan McDuffie.
Mr. McDuffie. He's a lap down. No, he's at like 20 laps. I was sitting there trying to see what his relative was. Oh, he's a little bit into the corner. There's a 5-car chain. 4-car chain going around the 49 right there. Man, oh man, what I was trying to do is I was trying to get to his rear bumper camera before we got things ready to rock and roll. And that didn't work. We can do this guy right here. There's your race leader right behind. This is the 20 of Ryan Wilson, the Reese's Pieces. Went Reese's Pieces all into the well there a little while ago. Going around, but let's have the 26 there. That's all the leaders going by right now. 1 through 4. Man, oh man, and that's 31 behind him. That's Longbon's 82 laps out, but he's out there trying to compete, trying to get his finish at 1 position ahead of everybody. Short end of stick, ready for tomorrow. It says Blake Depinet out there. Here's our good Reese's buddy. Brendan Queen, your race leader. They have the 48 in front of him. On lap traffic. 143 and complete. 145 is begun. And a pit cycle here coming up. I mean, they can run something like 80 laps, 60 to 80 laps on fuel, but what are we at, 60% fuel? Or?
60%.
So, not going to happen on this one. So, about 60 to 70 laps to run. Woo, 17, trying to force the issue. It's checked up real hard, though.
Oh, Jeremy.
Gets loose. Got it. Jeremy Little got real loose there. The 50 of Gabe Wood, that's going to separate things. Almost into him. The 17 gave a little tappity tap to the 30 and maybe kind of just went into a corner a little bit too hard and did get himself a little bit loose, and now that's something you have to work yourself out of, like we were talking about with Jonathan Bell. Jonathan Bell got loose and kind of fell back, and then of course the speeding on pit road penalty didn't help much for him as well, but Jonathan Bell running 11th right now. That's definitely a lot of fun. Jay Place in 3rd, Gabe Wood in 4th, McLean. Take a look at Jonathan Bell. He's a little bit loose too. Everybody's loose. I'm just gonna say it. Everybody's loose. We're waiting for the next helicopter to go around. Shoemaker trying to battle to the outside of the 70 right there. That's Chris Shoemaker, the number 4 truck. Garrett Brown. I would have pegged Garrett in the number 10 to be up just a little further than what he is, even though he's running 13th. There's nothing wrong with that, because I ran 13th last week. But I will say that Garrett was fast last year on short tracks. I believe. I mean, they were always talking about him last year, so.
Knowing Garrett, he's right where he wants to be at this point in the race. Stay out of the stuff and be there at the end.
Jonathan Bell, Jonathan Bell trying to go inside the 1 right here. Maybe clearing the pass. Maybe the 1's going to carry speed. Who knows? There's a lot of people in front of him. Man! They are congested like Theraflu. 76. Ooh, Wesley Burchett. Like his throwback scheme right there. I mean, it's a little real tree action on the hood, but whoa! Jonathan Bell trying to drive to the outside of him. I think he was pushing him through the track. 70 making waves and splashing through. This light gonna have some issues there. Let's take a look and see what happened. This is 98 of Thomas Light. Might have disappeared. Said he crashed. I don't know. Brendan being just as fast as the drive-through. There he is. McDonald's 30 Chevy Silverado. The only person in his rearview mirror right now, Jeremy Little, and I think that relative is closing last lap for The two drivers separated by a couple of 100ths. 49 going high. He's got one of the cleanest trucks out there, but I think that's because he's just pacing himself. $156, 245. 30 is out front 0.4 of a second, and your pole sitter trying to catch back up, get that spot back. He wants it, but I tell you what, Brandon's had a fantastic drive. 4,500 I rating for this driver, A-Class 3.7 safety rating. Right now, he's led the most laps in the race.
Yeah, I'm back here watching a driver who has had a quiet top 10 so far. Austin Shoemaker, just riding around here in 6th.
Mr. 15, my favorite number. I have to be quiet about him. I was told I showed a lot of favoritism to this driver because he's from my area. There's all the sponsors of the restaurants I like to eat. Wobbly Boots, come to Lake of the Ozarks. Wobbly Boots is where you've got to go. One of the best smoked barbecue in the Midwest. Kansas City style, St. Louis style, however you want to do it. Wobbly Boots. Go and check them out. I do enjoy that restaurant. He is having a fantastic. He's got Gabe Wood right there in front of him. He's got a little bit of lap traffic, but he is kind of like pegging his way through it now. Shoemaker, he and Chris as well. They all reached out to me about getting together and going to Redhead Yacht Club, eating out there. I have to just go to Wobbly. Like, look. How many times I've broadcasted you? You need to sponsor this kid for real. Brad Williams had some issues. Let's take a look and see what happened. Ooh, he did. Got loose. Brian McDuffie did the same thing. Brian McDuffie coming off pit road. He's like, I'm just going to ride the grass. Yeah. Don't dock my points. Queen, Little. Now the relatives starting to separate themselves just a little bit. Talking about Thomas Light before. Here's the 98, 97 right there with him. 98. He's doing a good job past Brad Williams. Brad Williams trying to do the same thing back and forth. 27 right there. They were back and forth just a little bit. Running. Joe Mahar, 85. He is just now 1 lap down to the race leaders. He is definitely. We're used to seeing Joe up to 47's loose.
Yeah, I'm watching Richard Swavely start to put pressure on Garrett Brown and Chris Shoemaker back here. Richard's had a very quiet race, right there in the middle of the pack.
You know, yeah. I mean, he's not been involved in anything. He's mowing the Wilkesboro lawn with the Ortho Ford F-150. Now, Ortho, isn't that fertilizer or is that pesticide? Lawn care. I don't know. Ortho. You know what? Give me a yeah out there. $30 of Queen. Going around the 24, putting the 24 a lap down. So that's for 19th. Kip Easley. Let the leaders go by, doing the best that he can. It is a short track, though. There's not much you can do about being loud. Whoa, 30's loose. Oh, man. He was loose getting into the corner there. His tires really starting to play a factor. 169 of 245 completed. Austin, you've driven the trucks just like everybody else in this league here. Factors for when you start to get loose. Oh, caution's going to come out. Probably at the best time you could ever ask. Shoemaker involved, though. One of the shoemakers. I think the 28's going to bounce off the wall. I can see it coming. Nope. One got loose into the 4. 10. Ooh. Garrett Brown got. He was missed. No, Chris Shoemaker. No. Lucas Oil Raceway. We see those guys all the time. Who's coming to pit road? Well, your leaders are. Who's not coming to pit road? Chris McLean.
As we wind down the laps here, about 70 laps to go. This is probably one of the last stops the leaders have to make.
Mr. Jim Halaka's out there watching, buddy. I hope that here he goes. He's gonna come to pit road now. Coming off on a pit cycle. Maybe he's got a shared pit that he has to hold on to it. There's yep. A couple of pit boards matching each other there. Who's out front? Bartlett's out front, aka the 60 control. Alright, there's gotta be something we can do about that. Just confused. It's too wide. Give us a big old like out there. He's coming. Reminder to everybody, Omega Leaf CBD. We were talking about that. We were talking to them last week. As Brendan Queen's going to be assuming the lead, some wave around cars going to take that free pass. Make sure that you go and give everybody a like and follow. Who follows all the time on all of our pages over here, Signature Esports. But of course, we want all the sponsors, all the beneficiaries to reap the benefits of being a part of our platform that includes Maximus Sports Cards, the National Motorsport Simulation Association. It's NMSA. You'll be able to look them up on Facebook too. Give them a like and follow for us. Mega Leaf CBD. Who else do we have this year? Pub Table Racers. You've got to go watch their podcast. They're absolutely a blast. They're on all the major platforms, I believe, from everything I've seen. They also have a YouTube channel, and they go live. I think Facebook was live not too long ago. Incredible guys. 70 laps to go, like Austin said. As soon as we hit the stripe, 30, 26, 17, 50, 15, and the 14 green. It is. And of course, you got to go get yourself a Signature Esports t-shirt. SignatureEsports.com. Make sure that you go do it. 11th caution. I think in the 15 caution rule might be the number, but you believe it might be fewer than that. We'll see how it goes. 177, 245. Back to green flag racing once again. That was a nice long green flag run. Fastest lap ran of the race by Jeremy Little last time by 18.94. Man, he is screaming.
Yeah, as our pole sitter, he's definitely finding his groove late in this race.
He's a beat, man. Dude, seriously. Look at that. 18. They see the purple down there. 18.938 was the last time by. That's the fastest lap of the race. Ran by any driver. Dang old dang. Looks like most Wilkesboro the trucks. How does it fare out to the race leader? He is kind of alternating lines. Lap 176 wasn't the best lap for Jeremy Little, but everything since has been tidying up the pace. As you see it right there, 180. He is almost 5/100ths of a second faster than your race leader right there. What does that equate to? Nothing yet. He's got to close the distance. He's got to find a way to work his nose to the corner, to the inside, have a better exit. Not going to have it this time by. 30 is going to be a little bit loose on corner exit. Lap traffic going to play a factor here. 26 going to be using that middle line as a pick. 17 catching, that's Place. He is trying to catch it. Jay Place in the Toyota. He is catching the leaders as they start to meet some of the lap traffic and battle forward. Show some logos out there. Omega Leaf CBD. There they are. There's the. All right, we haven't done it because I didn't want to jinx it. But we're going to do it. We're going to do it now. I did it. Guess what?
Almost right on cue.
It was on cue. That was too perfect. Trucks Ultimate Championship Series. Caution at number 13. Sorry, 13th caution. I thought it was 11th. It's the 12th one. Oh, wait. Hold on. 2 of these cautions have been for competition, so technically I'm still right. 11 cautions. But here's what happened, folks. Chris Bedwell. The 94 went to go to the inside, got to the back of Mahar. They both got loose, but the 94 just couldn't hold on to it. There's a whole lot of traffic going on. Whoa! That's what I would say. All right. Oh, man. I don't cue. We were going to do some sounds of iRacing. We're still going to do some sounds of iRacing. And it's brought to you by Maximus Sports Cars in every facet you could ask for. He is saving fuel. I can hear him clutch it in. That's the engine. You can hear it. He was clutching it in. There it is again. See, he's clutching it, shutting his engine off right there. Back in it again. Yeah, sounds. Oh man, oh man. All right, when we go back to green, turn your volumes up. We're gonna take a. You're not gonna hear anything from us. That's. Check up on the inside right there. H truck leads them. They're going green. It's your show. Wilson, leave the Reese's Pieces screwdriver alone. Seriously. Did nothing but be delicious. Alrighty. You know, we want to get the sounds of my racing, but it's a full. It's a full 120 seconds, folks. That's what we need. 120 seconds, which is, you know, shorter with laps. It's one count of the laps. Man, oh man. Oh, we're gonna go back to it here in just a moment, and man, we're getting closer. Was it Austin Strange? He's betting on 15 cautions. One more. We'll have it. But can they go 50 more laps without it being, you know, key? Strange. String, string, S-T-R-A-N-G. Alright. National Motorsports say, man, your NMSA is, getting a few watchers out there. Signature Esports on Facebook. Got our dieharders out there on YouTube as well. Thank you very much to everybody. Make sure you share it out there. Get all of this stuff a good old like and follow, and being a part of the grandest crew of all Signature Esports. Mr. Harger joining me in the broadcast booth this week.
Yeah, it's good to be back up here. A couple of drivers asked me to, so I figured it was a humbling experience. Figured I'd grant the request and jump up here with you.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. Like I was saying, folks who want to get up here and tie one over when it comes to the conversation, always about it. I'm always fortunate enough to have folks up here with me. Because normally it's Wooly, but I you know, we're working on getting Wooly's computer back to him. So, his computer has been one of the hardest situations to make sure he gets. Back to green we go. 30. 26 of little. There is a 17 to place to the inside. We're just going to call the race. We're going to keep the volume a little bit louder. You're going to just enjoy it. Love it. And Jeremy Little, he's really digging into that corner. Maybe carrying a little bit more speed out of 3 and 4. I'm impressed. How long can they hold on to it? Do they get the 15th caution? Yes, they might. Yep, they got the 15th caution. Now, I want to give away a shirt, so no more cautions. '94. Now the 20. It just checked. It seemed like everything in front of the 28 right there checked way up. Let's take a look and see what happened. This is the 28. But the 94. It looked like the 94 was involved there. There was a 20. Restart. Let's start up here. And we'll see how this kind of checked up. There's the 40 right there. 94's carrying speed. 3 wide into a corner. Oh, the 40 is up. Check up. The 20. That was just a separate incident altogether. David Moore getting all ramped up. He almost wrapped up into the concrete barrier right there. So nice job for the 94. He held on to it. 97 comes up, door bangs the 28. Almost into... Oh, man. Hold on. We got to watch that from his cockpit view. Whew. That's crazy. Ready? Here we go. Watch this. This is the inside. He sees that. He's off the brakes. Somebody's inside. 180. And... Whoa! Oh! Woo! To the left. Man. Oh, Oh, and then he just couldn't get it straight. Oh, man, he hit back into the wall. Didn't see that part. Verbal, man. Verbal. Oh, Brandon Queen, Jeremy Little, Jay Place, Gabe Wood. Everything is streamed all night. No problem. I only dropped a couple of frames early on. It was only when we had to load in. Much appreciated. Because we were doing 95 things at once. Normally I'm already loaded in. Everything's ready to go. But, you know. Rolling blackouts. Keep your stuff together. No mas. No mas.
You were talking about
What?
Yeah, you were talking about broadcasters joining you up here. If you get a chance, George Williams had his foray into broadcasting this past week, calling a race for one of the super late model series.
I'm gonna have to go watch. Did he? Oh, that's a good segue. Did he share that over to Signature Esports Live Facebook group? Because if you do that, I will see it and I will watch it and I will. That's my personal feed of people who are interested in doing that. Rather than having to, I follow so much stuff and people follow so many things that we do that, they that's kind of like my personal Signature Esports feed. And I get to watch what everybody is doing out there, and it's kind of awesome. So go join that Facebook group, and maybe you'll be able to watch that broadcast too, which I encourage. 26 sent it, man, go! Woo, Nelly, they're carrying speed. Great restart from the 30 right there, and the 26 of Little gonna have place right behind him. 50 of Woods there as well. Do we get another caution? I don't want one. You want to give a free shirt? Somebody is going to win a shirt if we don't get another caution. So keep it clean, boys. And girls. Never mind.
Because I had to get this late model series right, because Jeremy will tell me otherwise. It's the Big Ten Super Series. It's run by Jeremy Little.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to make sure I get that right.
Big Ten. Okay, so Big Ten. Awesome. All right, what happened? What happened to cause Austin out there? Austin Strang. If I'm bursting your name, I'm sorry. Losing the opportunity to get a shirt. I gotta see why. Because, George Williams. Whoa, big check. Oh, he went off track just because oh, man. See what? There's a 31 high, 94 to the inside, 31 off the wall, 97 into the 40, 85. Man, that backpack just cannot catch a break right now. Oh, man, the 85 backing up. Almost hit the 4 again. Not the 4, what was that? Hit George Williams again. Man. Alrighty. 40 on pit road, getting some more repairs. Brendan Queen, still your race leader. That's the thing, is that with all these cautions, the starts restarts can't. They're really good, and the 30 and the 26 get back in their places, but you can't really make a truck. You don't know who's gonna make that advantage, and so we're seeing start restart advantages, and that's kind of really it. Man, oh man. Queen, Little Place, Wood, Shoemaker, McLean, Watts, Swavely, Taylor, Burchett. That's going to be the top 10. Man, it's been a race for the ages. North Wilkesboro has lived up to its infamous ways. A crowd of 20,000 strong. iRacing at its finest.
Yeah, looking through the grid here, Mike Watts has been. I know he's been in the top 10 most of the night. I know he started 21st, but just still there in 7th. Very impressive so far.
What Watts is going to do things. Watched him this season. I bet he's got a pretty clean. His truck's still really clean. Like, and that's the thing right there. That drivability is going to be the big factor here, and keeping your truck clean is going to be the other part of it. They're going to go back to green here. Pace truck's going to dive off. There he is. Inside outside run 26-30. That's the better restart for both the drivers. 17 is going to be there. 26 going to try to clear the outside. Inside lane is going to be where the 17 is. The 211 of 245. Now we're hoping for 22 cautions so I can give away a t-shirt. So go cautions. Terrible. The fact that I'm rooting for cautions so I can give away a t-shirt. So, you guys know I'm never about here. It's just one more time. There's that. Where's that? Where's that? There it is. Helicopter award for the whole field again. One more time. 30, 26, 17, 55. McLean's. You've recognized that number being right there because of that reason. The number 5's been in 5th. Austin Shoemaker losing a little bit of ground. Looks like he went to pit on 171. Lost some ground, working his way back through the field. He was 10th 4 cautions ago. Jonathan Bell starting to push the factor there too. He's in 9th. That's a battle going on.
Yeah, I was just going to mention Richard. It looked like Richard Swaley's starting to pick up the pace here as we go too.
38 outside line running. Bell to the inside. Oh, 84 under to 38. That is not how you want to do that. 17th caution, only 5 more.
You say their name.
I know. Well, it's always the case. You can never not get away from that. Be like, oh, look at the and that's what's great about it is occasionally you get into. And I want to see what's going on here. The 70's there. They're going 3 wide. 84 sent it into the corner. 76, good awareness to get around it. And everybody's slowing down, kind of wondering. I mean, 48 did a good job straightening the 38 up for him, but how much damage that's going to play into there. The 38, Richard Swavely involved. That's what it is. All right, can we get 5 more cautions in 35 laps? Or 24. We're about to be 25 laps. I'm fast backwards here. Brendan Queen, your race leader, faking pit road. Hey, better watch it. Commitment there is a little bit digitized. Wave around. What is that? 48. He's the way. Nope. Yeah, 48. Make your wave around. Lucky dog. Man. Remember to tune in tomorrow, Homestead Miami Speedway. The sights and the sounds for the Cars series. Broadcast will be about 9 p.m. Eastern. I will go live. I usually try to be live about 10 till, but because of things rolling through it, and I think they call it rolling blackouts, but the timing of our blackouts have been pretty consistent. You know what I'm saying? Kind of makes me wonder if it's actually rolling on purpose.
Also, while we have a second, we're speaking to Omega Leaf CBD. Make sure you use that code TRUCS25. It is good for the whole season.
OmegaLeafCBD.com. Go get you some stuff. Tell you what, a lot of good information on the website. Like I was telling at the beginning of the broadcast, go back and listen to our broadcast last week. And we spoke to Mr. Halaka. He is absolutely knowledgeable in what he's talking about, and has convinced me to get stuff for my pets. Old girl Lucy. Needing some anxiety. She's very anxious. Helps with longevity of life, too. Back to it. There, go. 25 to go here at North Wilkesboro. Trucks Ultimate Championship Series. Jeremy Little gets a better and better restart each time. And is a little bit closer this time. Now, the 17th place is going to have Wood to the outside. The 5 of McLean trying to put the pressure on. Jonathan Bell trying to make up some spots. Can we have a 24-lap green flag run here? 23 to go. Queen, Little, Place, Wood, McLean. Top 5, Fulham, their biggest mover inside the top 10. Wesley Burchett, or Burchett. I always butcher his name. 76 is up 8 spots. He's got Wyatt Brackett in front of him. That's the number 33. Yingling Love Machine. Biggest mover of the race, still David Moore, 17 positions, even with a modified truck. Whoa, 94 goes around. Caution's going to come out. You know, I just might get 20-second caution. That's Chris Bedwell. 94, Chris Bedwell goes around. 55 off to the wall. Oh, man.
That's one driver that probably wishes this day was over. Chris has had a very rough day. I know it's not his driving, like anything against his driving. He's a very good driver. It's just this track is very, very.
Once she gets, and once she gets stuck in a certain spot, you know, everybody around you looks like you do, and they're all having issues, and you're having a bad day. You're just beating and banging. There's not much you can do with that. It's just unfortunate. Does happen though. 20 laps to go, 18th caution of the race. And North Wilkesboro has been anything but kind to the drivers. 4 more cautions to go in 19 laps. And then somebody wins a t-shirt. David Harden. Rooting for you, buddy. Rooting for you. Not really. I mean, yes, really, but not really. Yes, really. Oh, man, oh, man. I hope you're having a fantastic evening. A reminder to go give us a like and follow on all the platforms. Give us a share as well to all your... You start watch parties, I think, again. I think they finally have gotten into that. So I hope that you get out there and do that. Start a watch party. Enjoy yourselves. Bring your families into it. Make this a part of your routine each and every day. $30, $26, $17, $55. Do we think we see bump and run for the win? I think we see a bump and run. I think we see a bump and crash. I think we see a little bit of everything. Buddy out there agrees, and if not, it happens.
It wouldn't be short track racing without seeing a little bit of everything.
We've seen a little bit of everything for it. What's your favorite SE moment out there? Make sure that you go and hashtag Signature Esports in all of our platforms. I would appreciate that, because while you do that, we have great chances of bringing you more and more content. Base truck's going to dive off. We're going to go back to green with 15 laps to go here at North Wilkesboro Trucks Ultimate Championship Series. Man, oh man. It is a thrill. 30 gets loose on a restart. 26 gets a better run. He's going to be right there on the rear bumper, but they're going to be nose to bumper, almost 3 wide. 17 trying to push the issue. 26 gets right there. Woo, man, oh man. 30 leading, 26 diving in. 17's going to be there. 55 giving a shove. Jonathan Bell in the mix. It's going nuts.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Gabe Wood and Jonathan Bell starting to get back in the picture here as these final laps wind down.
Is it too little too late? I know they came to pit road not too long ago. 30, 26. 17 is there. Moving, grooving. 13. Now Jonathan Bell's got fresh tires. He's back to where he started in 5th. He's right there to the inside of the 50 of Wood, who's basically used that mid to high line all race long. The 5 is there. Brackets there. They are jostling for position back here, left and right. 12 laps to go. Is it too late for Jonathan Bell to take the lead? Ryan McDuffie off track, it says. Brendan McQueen, that's the distance between he and Jonathan Bell, 1.3 seconds. 26 holding on to it. 17 of place, trying to hold off Jonathan Bell in 3rd as well. Bell's moved himself all the way up to 4th place after that restart. 10 laps to go here at North Wilkesboro. How long is it gonna last? Can it last the last 10 laps? Because that would be a shame. No, terrible. Terrible. I don't wish for any cautions. Run green. 30, 26, 17, 75, 33, 5, 15, 19, 10. Brown, we were talking about Brown earlier. He is moving silently as well. They're in 10th place, top 10 night for him. He can continue to move forward. The 19 of Fulham is right there as well. The offsetting pace here just looking a little bit different for everybody. Brendan Queen trying to come around and complete 8 laps to go. Jonathan Bell falling off pace again. He just wore his tires out trying to get to them. So fast, Bedwell off track. 30 of I said McQueen again. I'm gonna do that a lot. I hope he doesn't get mad. Because if we talk to him at the end of the race, I'm just gonna say, look, dude, sorry. 18 cautions, you would not have won Clint Boyer's $10,000 tonight. Josh Lowry, no sir. No sir. 5 laps to go here at North Wilkesboro. I was giving away a t-shirt. Not $10,000. We're not that wealthy yet. But if you want to, if each one of you want to donate $1 to PayPal, go for it. PayPal.me/JAYSSIGPHOTO. JSig Photo. You can donate out there. Why not? 4 laps now to 3 lap traffic there. No teammates to help the 26, it doesn't look like.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like that gap is widening between Queen and Little. Queen and Little as we get here, but the lap traffic is kind of pushing those back together again.
Well, maybe it's okay. I only laughed because I did it just a little bit ago. You did it too. Looking for the white flag this time by the 30 inside. There's the 85 high. 26 there, last ditch effort maybe for the 26. White flag waves in Wilkesboro. It's been an eventful race. 18 cautions, a whole bunch of laps led by the 30. And it's Been crazy. 26. One more chance at it. Turn 3. Not going to happen. The drive off. Phenomenal run. The 30 of Queen wins it right here in North Wilkesboro. Get it, buddy. Deserves it. Only dent he has is right there on the back quarter panel. Now that one. 26 of Little did a fantastic job. Your pole sitter comes up second. And Jay Place in the third. Jonathan Bell back to fourth. The 50 of Wood in fifth. Top fives for all the drivers right there. Fantastic drive. And when it came to good racing, they had good racing. Burn it down. Gonna tear it down here.
Say Jason for the second race of the season for these guys. A little rough there at the start, but they worked it out near the end of the race. It was a very good race.
A lot of fun. I'm digging. I was letting him burn it down. I think he blinked. Did he blink?
He blinked a little bit.
Somebody else burning it down. That was somebody blew their All right. Let's take a look. We will be moving some things around here so that way I can see. You know, because I'm an old guy. This is. Got my glasses on, folks. I promise. Okay. Brennan Queen's your race winner. And man, oh man, what a drive off it is. Congratulations to the number 30 on that drive. I want to talk to you real quick. Starts, restarts. It seemed like when you had to work your way back through the field, you did so as smoothly as you could. But a stage win, and then of course the ultimate victory, the North Wilkesboro big win, big victory here. Tell us about your race, and of course the cautions are always going to be a topic of conversation. But tell us about how the rest of the race went when it came to drivability here.
Yeah, this is just amazing to start the season off back to back and sweep the stages tonight. I knew I had a decent long run truck from practice, but it was just so hard to pass. Track position was so important, and luckily it just worked out, and we were able to capitalize and lead some laps and get the stage. And I just really tried to learn for that final run what I needed to do to make it last. I kind of messed up joining the serve tonight. I was supposed to be in the Ford, and I hit the wrong button, so that's why I didn't have my paint job tonight. But hey, we still got the win for the team, Racing Performance Motorsports, and the restarts were critical. Like I said, I didn't know whether to take the top or the bottom. It was just kind of a guessing game. I knew I had to beat them to turn one, and it just worked out.
I think it was a fantastic way to. There was no real factor in whether or not inside outside was going to be the better restart. Like a Bristol, the outside lane was going to be usually the better restart zone for you, and it seemed like you guys were able to drive it off pretty clean. Austin, anything for Queen? Oh, I have to tell you, we both have done it up here, but you're going to have to run a Lightning McQueen paint scheme at least once this season, because I've messed it up twice now. So I've called you McQueen I don't know how many times. So definitely, and I hope you don't take any offense to that. It is literally probably the biggest slip up that you could do, but at the same time, you're gonna have to run that paint scheme, even if I have to pay you to do it.
No, man, that's fine. Like I said, maybe we'll get you on calling me Butterbean. That's what they call me in the real race world, and the Twitch, the Butterbean 03. Got a shout out to the Mullet Mafia for hanging out tonight and watching. But yeah, the Lightning McQueen, I get that a lot too. It's just perks of the last name, you know. So
for sure,
it's a unique name. Not a lot of people have it, but
if you win again and you come in and you say Ka-chow, I'm probably gonna die. Okay?
Ka-chow, we got it done. But you know what? I got to say it here. I guess I'll just give a shout out to Kevin Barlett with Racing Performance for having me on board the 30 truck. And I also want to thank Old School Video Games, Duragloss, Rayvon Clark Engines, and I got to give a shout out to Zach Passon for painting the truck I normally run. I'll make sure I'm in it next week. And definitely y'all for putting on the broadcast and the whole league for coming together. It's going to be a good year.
Absolutely, my man. I wanted to get to you real quick. I saw you were there, and I completely missed something right here. So I want to make sure that we do get back to it. Pub Table Racer is Victory Lane sponsor. Here's something the guys over there. It's special to you, my man, and the winner over here at North Wilkesboro.
Congratulations to the winner from Pub Table Racers. My name is Warren Brissell. I've been in NASCAR for 20 plus years. Sitting next to me is...
My name's Tim Packman. I'm involved in the short track industry and NASCAR for about 30 years. And we have a Facebook Live show every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. We're also on YouTube, Twitter. We have a website, pubtableracers.com. And we invite you to come check all that out.
Apple Podcast also.
Yep, we have all that too. And Warren, what's it like to be involved with this league?
We're very proud to be involved with this league. Congratulations again.
And congratulations to the winner as you pull into Pub Table Racers Victory Lane.
Cheers.
They go cheers from the guys over at Pub Tables Racers. They are absolutely phenomenal. We enjoy having them aboard. And I usually play it before. Actually, it kind of worked out better. I might do it that way now. I might do it that way. I kind of like that a little bit better. Congratulations, Brendan, on the win here. And a definitely fantastic drive off, my friend.
Hey, I greatly appreciate it, guys. It's been a blast, and I'm looking forward to trying to keep adding the momentum.
Anything for him, Mr. Harger?
No, just congratulations, man. I know in the opening segment last week, I said you were going to be one of the drivers to watch after I was watching from the practice races this season. You started out strong so far, so good luck the rest of the season, man.
Hey, thank you, sir, and thank the man above. That's all we can do. Be thankful.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Brandon McQueen. Ka-chow, the legend, Butterbean. We're gonna have to call him. You're gonna have so many nicknames by the time this is all said and done. Congratulations once again on the win here. And let's go real quick. We're gonna be moving through these folks real quick. The Pub Tables Racer Victory Lane, all the way to third. We go all the way to third, but second place is gonna be the 26 of Jeremy Little, your pole sitter. Jeremy, you did a fantastic job of keeping yourself in the mix. There at the end, I really thought that you had something for the 30, and as that little last 20-lap sprint or 15-lap sprint that you had kind of tied everything together, and you were at least able to hold on to that 3/10 differential between you and Brendan. Tell me how your race went and that drive off right there.
Yeah, the team unloaded a hot rod for us this week. RS Button Box's Chevy was flying from the start, and you got to stay up front here. That's the name of the game. Brendan was fast. Jay was quick. There was front that were just neck and neck, and it was going to come down to whoever had the lead with 30 to go. It was going to be tough to get by him, and I wanted a longer run. I was hoping we go that last 70 or so under green. I think when we got significant wear on the truck, I was a little faster, but on the short run, it was just Otter was calling him up. You're running identical times. You can get what you can. That was fun. I enjoyed that.
Definitely was a good drive. I saw your lap. You ran the fastest lap of the race. It happened halfway through the race, and it was like 18.934, and it was just a screaming fast lap. And I'm like, man, there it is. That's when you really started developing and picking up speed. Austin, anything for Jeremy here?
No, just nice job. Nice run today, man. I know the rest of the team, I'm trying to be unbiased here, but the rest of the team had their struggles, but I know you were my short track guy, so thank you, and congratulations.
He can be biased. He can be biased. He can be biased. Like you run his team. Be biased. It's cool. Jeremy, your shout-outs, my friend. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I certainly appreciate Austin for having me on board to run for Wild Card Racing. I'm having a blast. I'm still petitioning him to try to get nothing but short tracks and get some of these bigger tracks off the schedule. We'll see how that works. But want to thank the guys at my team, Triple L Motorsports, Shady Design, Chris Fell putting out some awesome paint jobs. Like I said, RS Button Box is our primary sponsor. Big Ten Super Series, Super Late Model Series we run as a sponsor of us as well. Just delighted to have a top two. I've had some great qualifying efforts in this series, and it's nice to finally back it up with a good finish and avoid some of the carnage. So we're happy with it. We'll head on to wherever we are next week and try to back it up.
Sounds good. Sounds good. It's going to be a fantastic race next week, and congratulations on a P2 finish here. Definitely, it could have gone. It could have gone worse, but next week you're at Las Vegas, so you'll get lots of practice for that in officials this week.
Yeah, we'll see when we back it up. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for having us on, and thank you guys for broadcasting. Love Signature TV. Love watching you guys do the replay. Love watching the broadcast.
Absolutely, my man. Congratulations on a P2 finish, and we'll definitely be seeing you in the future. I'm sure we'll be talking to you several times.
Thank you. Take care, guys.
Jeremy Little, P2, right there. And last but not least, the third place finisher for tonight's race. There he is, Mr. J Place. Toyota.
Got you guys.
Buddy, you had a fast truck. I if you didn't win, I knew you were at least going to be there inside the top 5. You were moving and shaking even on old tires. Tell us how your race went.
Yeah, tonight I was kind of skeptical. This track is a really small track with the amount of horsepower we got in these trucks. So I was really taking it easy the first couple of stages, just trying to get used to the track, trying to get used to how everybody was driving it, if I could get an inch from somebody when I needed it, and just kind of playing my cards right. I think that's why we were so fast at the end there on each stage. We just had way better tires than Brandon. We were saving pretty good there, and came close both times. Just don't want to wreck somebody, especially for the stage. So good race to him. Congrats on the win there, Brandon. But yeah, it was a fun night tonight. Definitely a track that is an easy track to burn your tires on. So it was all about just trying to be patient and like I said, just being patient and playing it smooth.
For sure, a track you can burn your tires up. Austin, anything for our man here at Jay Place?
I tell you, Jason and I were sitting there all race. Like Jay's just sitting there. He's in the top 10 quietly. He's just been running there all day. We're like, just watch out for him. So at least brought it home third place. So congratulations and good luck next week.
I will have to.
Thank you.
I have to compliment one thing that you did. You did it to. I think it was. Pretty sure it was you that did it to Jonathan Bell. You got right to the back corner panel, got him just loose enough, a little tap up, and he got loose. He was good enough to hold on to it, and you just drove on by. I think that's when you were in second, or you were going for second whenever Jonathan Bell was still up there. I believe that was you. You have to go back and look at the replay. I cannot remember for the life of me if it was.
Yeah.
That was one. You know, we know Bell can hold on to it, so that was a good save by Bell. But it was an old Dale move by you. I think that right there was the icing on the cake.
Yeah, that was I saw we had 10 to go for the end of stage 2. I know I had to make a move. We had Brandon and I had way better tires than Jonathan, so he was just holding on, trying to pinch me down as much as good to get that second place and get those extra points for the stage. So I knew I just had to give him the door, give him a little shove to get by him so I could have a chance at Brandon there. If I didn't, we would have just been sitting battling the whole time and Brandon would have pulled away. So I had to do something there. And we did, and we were able to almost catch Brandon, almost get it again. But plain racing is what gets respect.
I tell you what, if you'd have done it to me, I probably would have spun out. So it's all good. Talent takes talent, even when it comes to only old Dale moves out of the way on short track racing. So, well, congratulations once again. Give your shout outs out there, teams, sponsors, all that stuff. Anybody, maybe you get a mom watching or a dog. You know, I've got dogs. They watch it.
Yeah, I'd like to thank everybody down at teamvlr.com. Blake Deppin, Cody Chance for supporting me here. You guys are a great broadcast. Always fun to watch it at the end of the night. Dylan and everybody that puts on the league, it's really fun to come in here and get some seat time. A lot of competition. It's pretty fun. So thanks to them. Everybody at Save Performance, Amsoil. I think that's it. All the family friends out there, all the everybody that races me clean. And that's it. Hopefully we can take the momentum and move on the next week.
I think Las Vegas is going to surprise a lot of folks. Bet you guys have a lot of clean racing considering it's an official race this week. All right, my man. Well, congratulations, P3 finish. Austin and I have had a night of trying to make it from 15 to 22 cautions so we can give away a T-shirt, and it didn't happen. So we'll have to carry it over to next week and give away 2 T-shirts.
Hey, send one my way. We'll be best friends. No.
T-shirts are fun. All right, my man. We'll see you next week, Las Vegas, and congratulations on a P3 finish here.
Thank you, guys.
Absolutely. The man, Jay Place, comes home third. Austin, got to go over the list here real quick. We have to do the results, because if we don't do that, then people don't know. They may not know where some of their drivers finished, even though the relative is still going on the left-hand side. We will still do this. Brendan Queen, Jeremy Little, Jay Place, Jonathan Bell, Gabe Wood. That's your top 5. Wyatt Brackett, another top 10 for Wyatt. Good to see him sticking that truck in there and doing well. Chris McLean, we were talking about Austin Shoemaker, the 15. He was a top 10 truck all night. Brad Fulham and Garrett Brown as well. Wesley Burchett, he does some good things. Comes home in 11th. Zachary Taylor, Mr. Bartlett, he's going to be there in 13th. That's the one that says race control. I have no clue why it says it. I have no control over that. We will have to figure that one out. Dustin Reese, Kip Easley through 15th. Chris Bedwell comes home 18th. And let's roll down that list. Here we go. As Chris Shoemaker comes home 21st. Thomas Light 22nd. Brad Lee in 25th. Phil Locke 28th down there. All the way down, Dylan was race controlling tonight. Evan Bushbasher race controlling as well, I do believe, right? No, Evan got wrapped up a little earlier. So, such a shame. That's one of your drivers, and
yep.
First lap. Dang. It does suck. Go to Chance, 34th. We were talking about Chance. He was moving. He was on the lead lap for a little while and got wrapped up into something. And a lot of drivers, you see a lot of laps down there that are good drivers. That like George Williams, we're talking about him, the 40. He was just trying his darndest to stay out of trouble, and he and the 97 Andrew Maletta, they just couldn't avoid each other. It was not fun. Alrighty. Remember, go to OmegaLeafCBD.com. Put in promo code TRUCS25. That's going to be the promo code for all season long for those guys over there. Just one purchase helps pay this guy back for what he invested into this. So do that for me. OmegaLeafCBD.com. TRUCS25, the number 25, TRUCS25, and go have some fun with that. Find some good products, good information, and those guys are a lot of. Jim was an absolute blast to talk to last week. Austin, you were a blast to talk to this week. Tomorrow, Miami cars. What do you expect out of that one? Because with the Xfinity cars, those things are slick.
Yeah, I'm expecting it to actually be a pretty good race. These guys are excited to get away from the big tracks and a mile and a half, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, expecting to be a very good race. I'm starting in the back, but there's a lot of fast guys in there, so we'll see.
It is a drafting track too, so the perk of it is it's got 2 big long straightaways and then some big giant ovals that you'll be able to pass on the high side if you need to on the little tires. Kind of depends on what you got to do, but it's a whole lot of fun. Alrighty, folks. From myself over here, Signature eNASCAR Cup Series. Action is going to be this Saturday at Sonoma, and outside of that, we have Joe Sixpack Racing on Sunday. Back at it, Ryco Motorsports on Monday. We had Sunday and Monday this past week. We had all the power outages and stuff like that. So I think we're back under wraps. I'm just going to have to call the power company to make sure that we don't have a rolling blackout at the time of broadcast. But tomorrow night, more importantly, Cars Series. And thank you to Pub Table Racers. Make sure you go find them on all their platforms and pubtableracers.com. They are the Victory Lane sponsor. MaximusSportsCards.com as well. Make sure you go to eBay and buy yourself one of these card break positions. We've got a baseball card break coming up, a team break coming up here. make sure your team's not taken. You might want to go on eBay and check that out. Amazon and a whole bunch of other stuff. Anything else that for Maximus sports cards? You got collectibles out there too, don't you?
Yeah, we have collectibles, Funkos. Speaking of which, I know we haven't used this code in a while on your broadcast. The SCTV10 at checkout is still 10% off. Is still active.
Well, I forgot about it. SCTV10. Go to Maximus Sports Cards. We've had lots of changes. Lots of things have happened. So I keep forgetting I have a promo code. Go do it. SCTV10. Take your 10% off and have some fun. I'm going to remember that. Now I'm going to have to just... I love it. It's great. I like promo codes. Just means we got traction. Awesome. All right, folks. Have a great night, a good evening, and a good morning, of course. And we're going to be seeing you tomorrow. The Truck Series is done for this week. Next week, they'll be at, we said, Las Vegas. Austin, it's been a pleasure, my friend.
Always. Thank you, Jason.
You're welcome. We're going to go be dorks and do some more racing after this. That's kind of pretty much what happens here.